What if a casual scroll through Google Maps turned into a mystery even scientists can't explain? That's exactly what happened when one man spotted a strange, seemingly bottomless hole in one of the most remote places on Earth. What started as a simple curiosity quickly spiraled into a global phenomenon, drawing in geologists, conspiracy theorists, artificial intelligence analysts, and everyday explorers. What is this thing? A sinkhole, a natural wonder, or something else entirely? Get ready, we're breaking down every theory, every clue, and every twist behind this strange satellite find. It all began when a Reddit user, scrolling Google Maps in satellite view, zoomed into a remote region of the Pacific Islands. That's when he saw it. A massive, perfectly round black hole embedded in the landscape. It looked like a shadow, but it wasn't. The terrain around it was untouched, green, and vivid, yet this one spot was jet black, like a void. The post instantly exploded, with thousands of upvotes and millions of views. No one could explain it. And unlike most digital artifacts, this shape didn't glitch or distort when zoomed. It looked deliberate. The hole appears on a tiny, uninhabited island in the Pacific Ocean, far from shipping lanes, cities, or even air routes. Its coordinates place it near the French Polynesian archipelago, but there's no name, no flags, and no historical marker. The remoteness of the location only adds to the intrigue. Why would a perfectly round structure exist in a place with no known human activity? Some speculated military testing, others suggested volcanic activity. But when experts pulled geological maps and old records, there was no mention of this feature anywhere. It was like it had never existed until now. Skeptics initially assumed it was a shadow cast by a cloud or satellite anomaly. But after analyzing the imagery across multiple dates and angles, one thing became clear: this black shape didn't change. Weather patterns shifted, lighting changed, but the hole remained pitch black, consistent, and entirely out of place. Satellite imagery experts confirmed that if it were a digital glitch, it wouldn't behave this way. Plus, the data came from multiple sources, not just one satellite or one company. That ruled out shadow. Whatever this was, it was part of the land, or perhaps beneath it. What made this even weirder was the hole's near perfect circular shape. Nature rarely creates perfectly round forms, especially at this scale. Geologists quickly noted that while sinkholes and volcanic craters can be circular, they don't usually display such symmetry without other signs, like surrounding rock disruption or lava debris. But none of that was present. The island's terrain looked untouched. No disturbance, no scorched earth. Just one black, smooth-edged circle, like it had been drawn with precision tools. That level of symmetry raised suspicions. This might not be a natural formation at all. As the hole gained attention, Google removed the high-resolution satellite image and replaced it with a blurry, low-res patch. That move poured fuel on the fire. Why censor something if it's nothing? Google later claimed it was part of a routine update, but users who downloaded the image before it was pulled still had access to the clear version. Reddit threads filled with claims of cover-ups. Some believed the tech giant was hiding a military installation. Others thought it might be an undiscovered cave system. The sudden change made people even more suspicious. Something strange was definitely going on. Some users pointed to Cold War era documents that hinted at experimental testing in isolated Pacific islands. They speculated this hole could be the top of a camouflaged military bunker, missile silo, or even an old nuclear test shaft. Its isolation would make it ideal for hidden ops. Aerial view comparison showed similar structures at decommissioned military sites, but none this remote or undetected. Still, no official records or defense satellite references supported the theory. Could this be an installation so classified that it was scrubbed from all public maps? It's a theory that refuses to go away. On the flip side, geologists suggested this could be a volcanic vent, perhaps a collapsed lava tube or sinkhole formed during an ancient eruption. These formations can occur without leaving surface evidence, especially if vegetation regrew over time. The pitch black could represent extreme depth, with no light bouncing back to the satellite. Some compared it to cenotes in Mexico or blue holes in the Bahamas. But again, no seismic data, volcanic ash, or sediment trail was found in the region. It's a solid possibility, but missing some pieces of the puzzle. A minority of experts in digital cartography still argue this may be a visual artifact, essentially a rendering error from satellite stitching, but most agree it doesn't behave like one. This was a perfect circle, stable across time and datasets. If it was a glitch, it was the cleanest, most consistent digital hiccup ever seen on Google Earth, and the fact that it was later blurred only makes the glitch theory harder to accept. No other mapping errors get that kind of attention. Some users fed the image into artificial intelligence systems trained in terrain classification. Interestingly, the AI models couldn't identify it as terrain at all. Some flagged it as deep water, others as unclassified anomaly. That's rare. These models usually have high confidence rates on satellite data. The AI's confusion actually supported the mystery. If modern machine learning can't even recognize what this is, what does that say about the object's true nature? That only deepened the mystery. When the smartest algorithms we have can't give an answer, we know we're dealing with something truly unusual. Of course, not everyone stuck to science. As the image spread, wilder theories emerged. Some claimed it was a hidden underground base used by governments or aliens. Others suggested it was a portal, citing its resemblance to sinkholes in mythology and sci-fi. Videos circulated claiming the hole aligned with magnetic anomalies and unexplained disappearances in the region. While far-fetched, these ideas gained traction, largely because no clear answer was emerging. When official silence meets visual proof, imagination takes over. It's not logical, but it's human. And this story had people reaching for every possibility. This isn't the first time strange black circles have appeared on satellite images. From forests in Siberia to the deserts of Nevada, satellite holes occasionally show up, usually later explained by geology or image stitching. But what makes this one different is consistency across sources and the complete absence of context. No road leads to it. No surrounding structures exist. It doesn't match any known natural category or artificial footprint. It's not part of a pattern. That puts it in a category all its own, a true one, off that resists comparison. With no answers from experts or Google, the online community took charge. Users launched amateur investigations, analyzing topography, checking nautical charts, and comparing elevation data. Some even emailed volcanologists and digital cartographers for insights. A few brave explorers discussed mounting expeditions, but access to the island is nearly impossible without clearance and funding. Still, the determination to crack the mystery shows how digital discovery can ignite real-world obsession. When curiosity meets a black hole, literally, it pulls people in, and no one wants to look away. New satellite data from other providers like Bing Maps and Sentinel still showed the same black void. That ruled out a temporary glitch or shadow. LiDAR scans haven't been published, but some suspect they've already been conducted and classified. The more consistent the imagery, the more baffling it gets. Scientists who've reviewed the data admit it remains unresolved. That doesn't happen often. In a world where nearly everything can be analyzed to exhaustion, this hole remains untouched and unexplained. One final theory. What if the hole is an intentional illusion, a redacted zone, blurred by request from an unknown entity? It wouldn't be the first time a sensitive site was scrubbed from maps. Some nuclear facilities and intelligence bases are partially pixelated, but the circular shape, high contrast, and perfect visibility before it was censored. That's not standard redaction. It's either the sloppiest cover-up or something more deliberate. Maybe it's a signal, maybe it's nothing, but it's there, and the internet won't let it go. Weeks turned into months, and the hole still hasn't been explained. No confirmed geological cause, no military documents, no credible expedition to the site, just a clean, perfect void sitting in the middle of nowhere, taunting curiosity. Whether it's natural, man-made, or something in between, this bizarre find remains one of the strangest things spotted on Google Maps. The longer it stays unexplained, the more people want answers. And maybe that's the real story. Not the hole itself, but the chase it sparked. One click, one image, and now a mystery for the ages. And that's the full story behind the mysterious Google Maps hole that continues to baffle scientists and thrill explorers. Was it a glitch, a hidden base, a natural wonder, or something we haven't even imagined yet? Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Interestingly Quick for more strange, fascinating discoveries from around the world. Thanks for watching. And keep your eyes open. You never know what you'll find when you zoom in.